poster is on impacts of organic mulch on the growth and health of 4 species of drought-tolerant landscape trees in Southern California. Our team consists of Dr. John Bershoven and Delruba Yeasman from Cal State University, Fresno, and myself, Janet Hartin, with University of California Ag and Natural Resources Cooperative Extension. The 4 species we selected currently represent less than 1% of the Southern California tree canopy, and were selected due to their drought, heat, and for the most part, pest resistance. The Parkinsonia Desert Museum, Pistachia Red Push, Prosopis glandulosa maverick, and Chalopsis linearis bubba. The trees have been in the ground just over 5 years. They've been irrigated with recycled water until it was turned off in May 2020. Quarterly, we're measuring trunk circumference at 15 and 91 centimeters above ground. And Dr. Bushoven's team is measuring using ground penetrating radar the density of the roots in the mulch versus the unmulched treatment. The results have shifted slightly since this abstract was submitted for the conference, largely because we continued to take data during the drought of the spring and the summer, and up until the last month of fall, we were still seeing some impacts of the drought on the performance of the trees under mulch or no mulch. The mean trunk circumference for both Parkinsonia Desert Museum and Prosopis glandulosa maverick were statistically significant, but weakly so at P is less than 0.10 in the mulch treatment, and only at the higher level, which was 91 centimeters above ground, and also only comparing the first point in which we measured the trunk circumference, which was a year after the trees were established. So that's about 4 years ago, comparing that point to the most recent data point, which was a month ago. And very interestingly, Dr. Bushoven's team found that preliminary root scans suggest that on average, the no mulch plots, which were mixed species because they weren't able to separate and designate which root system specifically was from what tree. So it was a mixed species, either mulch or non-mulch scan. But they found that the root density was 2.5 times greater in the no mulch plots than they found in the mulch plots. And also no roots were detected below 20 centimeters in the mulch plots. Here's some visuals of what we found. The top 2 pictures show the mean trunk circumference of the Parkinsonia and Prosopis, which again, looking at 0.1 through the last point data were collected, time 13. If you look at time 1 at the 91.4 centimeters for both species compared to time 13 at 91.4 centimeters for each species, you see that that slight advantage the mulch gave to enhancing the tree circumference. You see that there's a lot of variability here, and all along there were trends in which the mulch looked like that it may be at least somewhat effective, but the data did not conclude that there was any strong impact whatsoever from the mulch. And until this last data collection period, actually the Parkinsonia was trending to perform better with no mulch treatment. Interestingly, figure 2 shows the antenna on the GPR system, and figure 3 and 4 compare the density of roots in figure 3, the no mulch plot, figure 4, the mulch plot, and you can see the difference in the density. The more red relates to greater density. So you see more of that in figure 3 than figure 4. So we've got, we have some hypotheses, and we're looking forward to furthering research to determine what these effects mean and what some logical next steps would be. Thank you. Again, I'm Janet Hartin. I can be reached at jshartin@ucanr.edu.